throw a knife and then Kano would just go back and forth and then just stare. And I was like, man, it was rough. And when I found out you had to do that, and that dude lost anyway. I ended up beating him anyway. That was so freaking stupid.
Probably they had a release check on.
Yeah, what? Yeah, that dude.
Yeah.
Nah, I think so. I think I lost to somebody else. I beat him. He wasn't that good, but I lost to somebody else having that release check on. But then I played him again for the second time, and by then I found out you didn't have to have a release check on.
Yeah.
Beat the brakes out of him.
That's crazy.
Though, about Skinamarink.
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So how'd you feel? I mean, we have to do this spoiler free.
Spoiler free.
You can't do spoilers.
Yeah, I was about to say pictures and little gifs.
I make you can just talk about how it made you feel, because you have to see it.
Like I see where the director was going with it. It was trying as far as how he was trying to make you feel. Okay. He was trying to give you that that unsettling feel. Like you don't know what's there, because I haven't seen the trailer, so I don't.
The trailer's nothing, bro. It's literally like just some walls.
Just random clips.
That is the movie. So the movie is fixated on a certain wall, door, whatever. But it's in a certain spot to where you can't really see much. And it gives you that feeling like, well, what's over there? Yeah. You can hear something, but what is it? It plays with your senses. I see where he was trying to get. You know, the main characters are what? The kids? The kids. He's playing on childhood fears. The darkness.
Yeah.
The uncertainty of what's there. The loneliness. That's what he was playing on. I get it. But I did not like this movie. It was super slow.
I can only imagine watching it when you have anxiety attacks. Like, probably people like that just start freaking out. Like
people who, I'm not sure people with anxiety are the ones that are like, oh my God, this is amazing. This movie shouldn't have blown up the way it did. And, you know, I don't know if you know how it blew up, how it got popularity.
Yeah, it got leaked. It was a student film, right?
It got, I think a clip got leaked, and then people on TikTok started going wild with it. But it was people who hadn't even seen it. They were like, "Oh my God, I can't finish this movie. It's so scary. You haven't even fucking watched it." That's where it blew up. TikTok lit that fire and turned a movie that had like I think a $15,000 budget.
15,000.
And turned it into 1.5 million that first weekend in theaters.
Like Blair Witch, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, like Blair Witch or the first Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Like they had really small budgets too.
Yeah.
But at least Blair Witch had a story behind it.
Yeah. They're all well, I don't think they're with the same company. I know this one is A24, I think, right?
This one?
But like Blumhouse, A24, they usually do like the little low budgets. I agree. It did take me to a point eventually, like the loneliness. I felt that. There are a lot of times where you're kind of alone with the characters, because there's an upstairs and a downstairs.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of times where either they're in one place or the other, and it's something. Yeah, you feel lonely for them, and I don't know. It just gives you that impression, and the childhood. It made me think about, because you know I'm an only child, right? It made me think about those moments where, so in my old house, I was my bed was next to the kitchen. It was right in front of the kitchen, if that makes sense. It was like just a room over. The next room from the kitchen was my room, and through my door when it was open, I could see the lights on the microwave, the numbers, right? Yeah. But from so far away, it just was just like a green light, and it just always makes you think something is in there, especially when you about to run to your mom's room.
Yeah.
The whole time I'm running to my mom's room, I just think something is chasing me. Like something is behind me. You know that feeling. You at nighttime. Yep. You trying to run up the stairs. You think so? That whatever that feeling was, I eventually obtained that watching the film, and I felt it for them too. It seems like the start of something. If they made a second one, say if they did, I would have to see the trailer before I watched it. Because if it's going to be the same thing, I could never watch it again. But if they're going to expand, if they're going to grow from it, and still be able to give you that feeling and put a story with it,
it's
So I think, again, I haven't seen it, but y'all describe it kind of like having that feel, like what you said, like being a kid and stuff, not knowing what's out there. Everyone has that. Oh damn! Oh, you can give it to me. Anyways, everyone has that fear of like what's in the dark, or like what's in the ocean. And then if it doesn't have any music, no commentary, no nothing like that, like most horror movies have, you'll feel it more. Some horror movies are actually dark. Think of like I don't know, Sinister. It could be dark there, but you still have the main characters. There's a little bit of music playing in the background and stuff, so you're not really into it. But this one, if it is just like the imagery and stuff like that, it is just pure dark. All you hear is like the buzzing of a light or something, like what you said, or just like the very, very faint green or something. Then it's like, it could be anything. It could be nothing. It could be a shadow of a teddy bear. It could be a ghost. It could be anything. So, I don't know if I want to watch it or not. Still,
it's a hard watch. I will say that,
especially because I heard that it's like an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's not as long as other movies, but it's long because.
But long with nothing going on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like maybe if it was like a short film, kind of like a 40-minute thing, then it'd be like, it'd be a lot easier to watch. But
should have been a short film.
Yeah, an extra hour on top of it. Like I feel like after a while, I might end up like falling asleep or getting dazed or just kind of like looking around, just trying to figure something out. It's like
something about it keeps you there though. Like, yeah, some
it's you being curious. Like, damn, this is stupid, but what is gonna happen?
Or like, okay,
it feeds into that.
But when am I gonna get the big picture? Like when it does that, at least there's some things that I only told Carlos to watch it because there are some things that it does. I didn't like the movie. I wouldn't recommend it to hardly anybody but you all. If it did nothing, I would. Well, he probably would like it more. You know how bad he like terrible movies.
I don't like terrible movies.
What?
I watch terrible
Thanksgiving, Monster Hunter.
Bro, yeah, watching
so even then, like
Jurassic Park in the water or whatever.
I would rather watch what's it called? Jurassic Shark.
Jurassic Shark.
Then watch this again.
Jurassic Shark. It was
because at least it was giving me something to laugh at. It was giving me something
that was funny.
I like fucking. This is funny. That terrible acting wasn't funny.
Bro, I don't even know if the acting was terrible. It always seemed like it was supposed to be bad.
It probably was.
And that girl, isn't that the one where the girl slapped the raptor? She snuck up on the raptor? That's another one.
That's a different movie.
Yeah, this is one where it's like a JPEG of the shark kind of going through the water. And
I didn't watch the one he talked about. So the raptor one, I didn't watch it. I just saw it and I clicked on it and I was like, let me just see where I land. And I landed on that part.
It's funny because that doesn't sound as far-fetched as the newest Jurassic Park movie. Remember he choked out that dinosaur?
Exactly.
Chris Pratt?
What?
You haven't seen it?
I've only seen the first one.
Okay, so on the newest one, again, no spoilers or anything, but there is a part where, like the ones that shoot like the poison out from the very first Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Yeah.
They got those.
Yeah, he grabbed one by the neck and choked it out.
It choked it out until it ran away.
Yeah.
Bro, wait, have I seen the second one?
This is the third one. This is Dominion.
I'm trying to think if I've seen the
second one. Is takes place in a rich guy's house.
Yeah.
Oh, it is how? Nah. So the one I saw was the one where it was like the aquarium too, when the big whale.
That's the first one.
That's the first one.
Okay, so that's the one I saw.
Yeah. So
that's when he's riding with the raptors, right? And
the motorcycle.
Yeah. That was like the coolest part of the movie. I remember.
The first one was decent. I enjoyed it. It's entertaining.
It felt kind of like the original Jurassic Park. It was kind of a fun watch,
Oh yeah, because the third one is with all the characters back.
Yes. Yeah, the old ones and the new ones.
Yeah.
The Avengers.
When I took that movie bad. That third one's bad.
It has a lot of cheesy parts in it, but it's a fun watch. That kind of reminds me of like the. I just saw Uncharted recently.
Wow, you watched that?
I watched all of it. Yeah.
I would rather watch that than this.
So, because I played the game before and stuff too. It's so stupid. I hate that movie. I hate the movie, but it's a very entertaining watch. So it's nothing where it's like, oh yeah, it was pretty good. I just simply liked it because it was funny. Like when he's jumping from the crates from the airplane. It's like that's such BS, but it's fun to watch at least.
Like James Bond movies. Like,
Yeah,
you
kind
know,
of like James Bond
a
movies.
lot of that shit's impossible. Like, come on, but it's entertaining.
You know what? I did not like that last James Bond film, but just saying that they threw me off. It's time for old boy to go.
Oh, he's gone.
Yes.
He's already
He gone,
Yeah.
but it was time. But so Uncharted, what would you give it?
I'd give it probably like a 5.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah, because again, it's just solely that the acting wasn't too bad and it was a fun watch. The story itself is dumb. How do I say it? Not the CGI, I guess, was also really dumb in a lot of times too.
It's a lot of that now.
Yeah, but other than that, like, it was okay. Like, if you just put something on just to have it kind of like playing in the background, or just again, like, you just want to go to, I don't know if Redbox still exists. You just want to rent a movie just for fun for a night. There you go. You watch that.
They do exist.
I
In
thought-
Walmarts.
Bro, it's not too many movies that I really like with Mark Wahlberg in it.
Man, Mark Wahlberg is super hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I like him. I do. So I'm not bad to say right here. But ooh, his movies.
Ever since he did The Happening, what happened to his career? Because that's the first movie that I saw with him in it. Like, damn, he's terrible.
What with him in it?
Yeah, like he's bad at this.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, is he a bad actor?
I want to say yes, and it's because when you look at other people, they could fit into the role, kind of like change their personality. When you look at his, like, if you just get like clips from 3 of his movies, no context or anything, he's gonna sound exactly the same, talk exactly the same, and act exactly the same.
Yeah.
So you just never know what movie it is.
But you know why he's like that?
Well,
He's a rapper, not an actor.
it's like, well, at this point now he's an actor. He not rapping. No, he's not doing that, bro.
Like, some people say some stuff similar for like The Rock too.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The Rock. See, but there's a movie. So there's a movie that both of them are in. Playing the Game. And they both
I
both
forgot
did a
about
good
that
job.
movie.
And I was like,
You like that movie?
I've only seen it once.
And then like,
I didn't watch it again. I didn't hate it. I liked The Rock. He impressed me. I was like the
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I will say this: that's the first movie and only movie where you can actually see The Rock as that character.
Yeah. Yeah. He played that character well.
Because that was him.
Moana.
Fucking bodybuilder. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
Moana.
I mean live action.
What is that?
The
Animated.
the Disney princess one. He plays the like Hawaiian god Maui with the giant hook and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures.
It's voiced by him, and I don't know. He did pretty good in that movie.
No,
What
that's
else is
fine.
Rock?
But I mean, it's just like his character. Fucking Rock is muscular as shit.
That's true.
I wasn't buying him as a scientist that, has feelings for this gorilla. Talking about Rampage.
Bro,
Oh,
that,
yeah.
y'all talking about bad CGI?
That movie was terrible.
Yeah,
That's
Rampage
some
is-
of the worst CGI I've ever seen, and I haven't even seen that movie. It was in the
No?
trailers. The
Jeez.
trailers, it looked bad. When he was talking to that looked horrible, bro. That
You'd assume they'd look decent, considering like King Kong. Even though the old one, when did the old one come out? Like
6,
2006. Yeah, that
like
one.
05, 06.
Yeah, it looked worse than that, and that came out like
That
what?
movie looked good. You thought it looked bad?
No, I'm saying Rampage looked worse than that.
Oh yeah, and for it to be
Yeah,
So,
for like
yeah.
so much newer.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Peter
Like,
Jackson.
a lot of
that dude is
a lot of the CGI nowadays is bad.
it is.
I don't know if
especially
there's like
certain
a
movies.
price hikes on it. They don't want to pay for it, or
I
don't-
think
they
and
just
probably
get
what they
sloppy?
try to do. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the director, because you think about somebody like Michael Bay, right? I know he's like, I don't know how much he has to do with the CGI, but as corny as the movies are, the shots usually look pretty good until they try to have the interaction between like the robot and the human. Then it just looks dumb. But that Peter Jackson, like Lord of the Rings, the King Kong movie, they always tend to come out well. But then somebody like Marvel, like that second Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah.
well, I guess it's more of the Peter Jackson would take his time. What?
That's
The movies took a while
yeah.
to come out too. Now they just
Those movies
pump
are
them out.
Crazy.
See,
bro.
I think it's because it's also the the type of work that it is, because like animators, the people who do the CGI, you know, all that jazz. I heard that the work-life balance stuff like that, it's horrible. That they're like constantly time crunched. They're doing overtime, no weekends, no days off. Just
that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like they're rushing projects.
Exactly.
Out.
So it's like, why would they do a good job if they're being mistreated? You know, at that point, it's just like they just want to get their work done and that's it. Get it over with. Go home. And so it doesn't have like that passion in it no more. They're not being treated correctly. When you think of like the older movies, they had the time and stuff. They could enjoy their holidays and whatnot and feel more appreciated compared to now. Now it's, you know, Doctor Strange 3 has to come out by 2025, you know, no matter what. It has to be out. You know, they don't want to push it back or anything. And
we're going to have a year to film it, and then you're going to have 2 months to do what you got to do.
Right. Speaking of that, are there any Marvel movies that y'all are excited for?
Marvel movies?
Mm-mm. That's actually one of the things I want to talk about, the direction of the Marvel movies. Because I feel like before... what should we call it? Like with Thanos and stuff, the Avengers, like with Endgame, I was really hyped for Marvel movies. You know, they were showing a bunch of new characters. A lot of the movies were good. Not all of them, but a lot of them were fun watches at least. But now it's like it doesn't seem like there's a direction. Everything's going just everywhere, and especially with the multiverses, it gets really confusing a lot of time now. So it's like if you miss one movie, the next one just make no sense.
Hell, even if you miss a Disney series,
as well, yeah, because like some people didn't understand Doctor Strange because they didn't see WandaVision.
Yeah, because they put like I didn't understand some of that stuff. I caught on to it. Yeah, you know, with the family and all that later on. Yeah, but yeah, I understand. Like, okay, this was a part of WandaVision. I didn't make it to. So I probably made it to like the 5th episode of WandaVision. Because
like they're also having like the Hawkeye show. I know that's already over, but like maybe that's gonna end up tying it into something else. And but I never saw the Hawkeye show, so that means
if he comes back,
continues. Yeah, they said his stuff is like worse than what they've even been.
Really?
Yeah, what they put out.
Yeah. Said half his body was crushed, pretty much.
What?
Wait. Really?
Yeah.
Bro, somebody else got into a bad snow plowing thing right after him. Somebody famous. What happened? The thing flipped over?
From what I read is he was helping a family member, so he got it as a snowplow. I don't know. I haven't read on how it happened. I'm gonna assume when he stepped out, he probably mistimed the tire. The wheels stopped spinning. He might have stepped on it and threw him down. But it caught like half his body. So they were able to go in and repair it, but he said he's fine. He just has a lot of physical therapy to go through.
Yeah.
But fuck, he's alive.
Yeah.
That in itself is...
That's lucky right
and
there.
He just comes off as a really cool dude to me. It's like, goodness gracious, bro.
But back to the Marvel movies too, because it's like, you know, they were setting up Thanos for a long time, since pretty much like the first Avengers movie, I think. And, you know, so it was pretty high because you knew where it was going to go. Now they're setting up, what's his name, Kang, the Conqueror or something like that. But I just don't feel hype for that stuff, you know? Like, I just feel like he's just another generic bad guy that Ant-Man's going to fight, and that's it.
I think it's because they set him up with Ant-Man. I think that's the...
Yeah.
I don't...
Yeah. But they've apparently been introducing him since... Loki, right?
Yeah. But see, that's another thing. I didn't watch Loki, so none of it makes sense. Maybe it is super hype.
Something else though. They talk about him in something else.
Pretty much almost all the movies that are out now. He's somewhere in it. Like in the Thor movie, you know, the Love and Thunder.
The third one, which I didn't watch.
Yeah, you know, stuff like that. So that's when it gets to this point where it's just really confusing. Because
they talk about.
I think they talk about him towards the end. But if you miss one, nothing makes sense. It loses all its hype immediately, and then plus a lot of the movies just aren't doing too good anyways. Like again, back to Doctor Strange 2, that one's probably one of the worst superhero movies I've seen in a long time.
I was not feeling the old Wanda fight, the superhero stuff.
That too. Like it made
corny, bro.
It made all the superheroes just seem like useless. Like as if they just got their powers and they had no idea what to do.
It's crazy how powerful she is when she could have. Kill Thanos immediately.
Right. Well, apparently it was supposed to be like what she didn't really
like she
tap into her powers. Or
then and she was like grieving too because of Vision.
I'm tired of that bullshit.
Yeah, I'm tired of that.
Because what was it? Civil War? No, the Avengers with Ultron, Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
The first one. Like the first time he popped up?
Yeah, the first time Wanda popped up.
Yeah, in both of them, they both appeared right there.
Yeah, so she was using mind control. Where'd that go?
That too. Right. Yeah, because she made everyone have like visions and stuff like that.
She was able to control them to do like.
Well, she did that in Doctor Strange.
Like, where was it in any other time?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
That is true because she was controlling Hawkeye. I think is what it was, right?
You controlled Hawkeye and I think Thor too.
Thor. Okay.
When
No, I'm thinking of the first one. I think it was Loki that started taking control of Hawkeye.
Yeah, when he turned it.
Yeah, because he was
at the beginning when he was in that concert or something like that.
Yeah, he hit him with the staff.
But she still did something too. I just remember she did a lot, like because she pretty much disassembled the Avengers by herself.
Yeah,
you know.
I think about Vision. Why was he so trash? I remember just while I was watching it, I remember watching Age of Ultron when Vision took Ultron out and it was like over. I was impressed at how quick they killed Ultron. Okay, so they're establishing Vision's dominance. Okay.
Yep.
In my head, I walked out the theater like, now how are they going to keep that going? How are they going to figure out a way, to be like, for instance, the newest first Ninja Turtles movie, when they fought Shredder. It's like, bro, they could not beat him. Mm-hmm. I thought they did that so well. They showed they cannot beat him. They just had a small window of opportunity to outsmart him. Yeah. And it worked. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it felt like, okay, they defeated him. It didn't feel like the movie cheated for them and all of a sudden he had the burp. Yeah, and we wasn't thinking about the sword coming. You know, it's just sword coming up from his chin or whatever. But in this one, I was like, this dude is phenomenal. How are they going to stop him? And sure enough, they just cheated. And all of a sudden, I didn't know somebody was coming up behind me with a sword. And now I'm weak throughout the whole movie, and I'm just a pedestrian. He was just a pedestrian. The whole, was that Civil War?
No,
the Avengers.
The Avengers
Infinity War.
Infinity War. There it goes.
That was Infinity War. We got stabbed.
Yeah, that's where he died and everything.
And it was just being stupid.
I feel like he should have died the same way. You know, Thanos kind of ripping it out of his forehead. But they should have had like a big fight scene, a Vision fighting Thanos or something, or like Thanos and his henchmen all at once by himself.
No, fucking the movie's already like borderline cheesy. Fucking make it cheesy where he's like, he's getting some strength back because he has to fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then go in there,
something.
Go swinging.
Don't just all of a sudden or Civil War. You haven't seen Civil War, but you saw the major fight.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay, and everybody used the excuse. They made the comment like you're pulling your punches. Yeah. Okay, but they still wanted to make a point. He could have just put everybody down quick.
Yeah. Kind of like I don't know if you've seen the What If series because technically it's Ultron, but it looks like Vision. You know, he kills Thanos like immediately. It pretty much showed just like how strong he was compared to everyone else.
Who, Ultron or Vision?
Both, and it's technically both the same person.
Yeah, because
Vision. Because he's the AI.
So I felt like they should have tapped more into that. Like he's this strong. Like he is the guy.
That would have been a good one too. What if they would have somehow got Ultron's power into Vision?
Mm-hmm.
What was Ultron? I'm trying to think. What did he really do though? He was just strong, right?
Yeah, see, because they also really neutered him in the Avengers movie too. But
and I didn't like that. I didn't like how he was driving away, trying to wait for the thing. I just hate how they just dumb down. They go too far with the strength, and then all of a sudden it's not there no more.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be the equivalent of Vision.
He's supposed to be what?
Ultron is the equivalent of Vision.
Right.
They're supposed to have like similar powers.
Well, but he never got that fully restored or something, right? Wasn't he trying to get something to 100%?
Well, like towards the end, he was supposed to be. That's because.
Well, that's what he was trying to do, though, right?
Yeah.
Remember that casket that he took?
What was it in that casket? Yeah, remember the it was like in the van and he was trying to download something.
Yeah, it was like his everything. Like, wasn't that supposed to be like his powers and all that? Yeah. I remember, bro. I will say the part that was funny. There was a woman's like an Asian nurse, a doctor, and he was like, "All right, what's the time on the thing?" And she was stalling. Like at first, she was like his helper, but when she found out like there was help on the way, she started trying to stall. And he was like, "Hey, don't do nothing crazy." He's like, "I'm gonna check on this later." And he comes back. He's like, "Hey, what's the percentage on that thing?" And she was like, it's looking like it's looking just like 60." And then he made that face like. And then he just shot her.
Yeah.
That was funny, bro. That was funny. I appreciated that moment. I was like, this dude cool, but then he was stupid in the rest of the movie, and then that's so stupid.
Yeah, so I feel like Marvel movies are gonna fall off. Maybe this will actually give the chance for DC to come back, but they're just making so many poor decisions too.
Going young with these heroes is not a good look. But I am excited for
Batman and Robin.
the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, the Miles Morales one. Yeah. I feel like that's a really good one.
I'm excited for that one.
That's one of those separate things. The Spider-Verse,
as far as MCU goes, nothing there for me.
Yeah.
Currently.
The Spider-Verse to Marvel is like Joker to DC.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, it's just the extended.
Yeah, it has its own like universe and stuff, but it's not part of the main universe and stuff.
And it's good. I'm trying to think DC did something else like that. I just can't.
Well, I know they did it with Venom. Venom was technically its own little thing,
that
but
movie sucked.
I still haven't seen it. I want to.
The second one.
Both of them. I want to see both of them. But
I fell asleep on the first one. Woke up,
saw the first one,
and that movie was still on, and it was still trash. I was like, oh no. Tom Hardy's like, what are they do? Is he cool? Is he goofy?
Honestly, when they first announced the movie, I didn't like that Tom Hardy was gonna be Venom. To me,
weird.
He just doesn't really.
It's weird.
Yeah,
and Venom's not funny. It's just, I remember watching what's the Rings, the 10 Rings or something like that.
Oh,
the Shaolin.
Yeah, Shang-Chi and the
right
7 Rings or something like that. Yeah.
Some of the fights were cool.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
And that was it. Bro, they still go back to the Marvel comedy thing, where it's everything.
They can't let that go. That's their trademark.
But I am excited to see Antman die. I do want to see how this
is. I know.
It's good. I want to see how Kane gonna kill him. I want to see how.
I'm like 95% sure. Like at first I was like, probably not. But as like I started like seeing more and getting like kind of more in depth into it, I was like, yeah, Antman's gonna die.
There's no way Antman can walk out of that movie alive, and we're gonna be like, man, that nigga Kane was cold.
Yeah, because they have to. Yeah, because like what I said, like with the hype and stuff, they have to hype him up by at least killing someone.
They're gonna take their whole family. Bro.
I got 10 on him being choked to death.
Choked?
So you believe he's gonna die now?
He's gonna die. So
I think he's gonna trap him like in that quantum realm and kill him off in there. Like not necessarily probably like choke him, but kind of like. How would I say?
He's gonna scream no, and then the camera's gonna zoom
make
out
him like
not
quantum realm. Exactly, like make him like not exist anymore. Yeah, kind of like I don't know, vaporize him from existence at that point in there. That's all I could really see. Unless it is gonna be cheesy where it chokes him out or shoots him.
If they do that, and there's a lot of backlash on why Ant-Man was killed, they're gonna be like, no, he didn't die. Look, he's just stuck in the quantum realm.
Exactly.
And they're gonna bring him right back.
It gives them
don't
like
fucking do that.
Scapegoat.
Kill him.
They gonna have backlash that he died. Boy, they.
Well, you know these Marvel fans.
Yeah, you never know.
That's what. That was the Walking Dead's downfall.
Backlash.
They listened.
Mm-hmm.
They listened to those people that were upset
with Glenn.
They ruined that.
See, I feel like Negan killing Glenn was like had to happen. Like that's what pretty much said it. Where it's like it kind of hyped it up again. The show got everyone watching, and then it's like, yeah, this guy, you know, he's
a beast.
Yeah, he's a beast. He pretty much had control over everyone just like that. You know, just outright killed one of the main characters from season 1. So it actually hit home.
Did you watch that episode?
Yeah.
Can you just appreciate how that entire episode made you feel like
you couldn't do anything,
nigga?
Yeah,
I was in that RV with Negan and Rick, bro.
Like you just felt it, like
that was the dog. There aren't too many cinematic characters that gave me that feeling of like their visceral agenda was imposed on you.
Yeah,
that nigga Negan, bro. That whole end of the season to the beginning of the next season where they were in that RV.
Yep.
That may have, I don't know, I've seen a lot of movies. So to date, right now, thinking that's the most uncomfortable I've ever been watching the show, bro. Like, I cannot explain, bro. That was crazy, bro. He had control of everything you did of you, just bro, everything came down to that moment. Everything they had was there. And bro.
Yeah, because I feel like after that, it really did fall like downhill like a lot faster. Like at first it was already going downhill, and then it shot back up once they introduced him and all that stuff.
You felt it was going downhill
before
I think
Negan.
It had lost popularity.
But between Negan and the governor, yeah, it started going down because it was just like a whole bunch of nothing again. Kind of like how the second season was a whole bunch of nothing when they were in that farm.
Second season on that farm. Okay.
Yeah, it was just like a whole bunch of nothing for the most part until they brought Negan back. It felt like, you know, he had that feeling again, like, oh, what's gonna happen next? I actually got excited, like, you know, what are they gonna do? How are they gonna, you know, do what they were doing? But then after that, then like the guy with the tiger, I didn't like the guy with the tiger.
Oh my
Ezekiel.
gosh.
Is that what his name was? Yeah, there he goes. Yeah,
then he was talking with that accent, like the kingdom. Bro, the worst to me was when they had to fight. They had this big war, and he had that tiger.
Yeah, the tiger's like running around just killing people.
He didn't know what to attack.
How do you know who to attack? That was. I'm like, why would they do that? Like,
unless it's that. What is it? The sense of smell.
Even then,
what's that?
But that's reaching.
But if they not dressed a certain way, like you just know to go to him and him, bro. A lion is eventually just gonna be like, nigga.
Yeah, especially with like all that stuff going on. Like if a huge crowd is fighting, because I feel like even
Loud
Family
noise.
Dog would be like that too.
What if I ran from this way, but now I'm running back this way? You gonna still attack?
Because not like he had the scent of everyone either. You know, some of those people were just recently came here, so it's kind of how family dogs. You know, sometimes cousins technically family. No, you know, no.
Bro, that nigga Negan, bro.
Aggression.
I felt so bad for Rick, bro. Remember when he was throwing that axe down? He was like, grab this axe before I can.
Oh,
you remember that?
Yeah.
So when they went to RV, yeah, they went to RV with the zombies.
Yeah.
And he threw it down. That to me was like some type of like metaphor for prison, like you know what I'm saying, him dominating him and being like. You know, it was because he was down on his knees too, and it was like, grab my axe. You know, it was like, I saw the
helplessness.
Yeah, but I saw the parallel. Like, they were basically putting those two together. But, bro, that was amazing. And then people got so mad. And I was upset that he killed, because I liked the old boy too.
Glenn?
No, not Glenn.
Or
the white guy with the red hair? Yeah, I liked him.
Oh yeah,
he got
that he existed. Wow.
He was the first one to die, wasn't he?
He was the initial one that he kills at the end of the previous season.
Yeah.
And then
he went over.
Daryl ends up getting Glenn killed.
Daryl got Glenn killed. How did that happen?
Because he punched Negan.
Yeah.
And that's when Negan was like,
"No exceptions.
I gave you the first shot, but I told you that if you get out of line again, there'll be no exceptions."
Oh, I don't remember that.
And that's when he goes ham on Glenn.
That's sort of beating his head in with that bat.
And did you notice that the Ginger, the white guy that you like, see where he gave her the deuce before he died?
Yeah. I remember them doing something like, you know, like...
That was the thing that he had with her. You remember that?
I know I remembered it when I saw it. I've only seen the episode one time, bro.
If you ever go back and watch it again, or at least watch that part again, you'll see him. He'll have his hands like that, and they'll just do this. And then that's when they show that black girl, and she starts crying even more. I was like, that's a good little catch.
Bro, I only saw that once, bro.
I also feel like it should have ended when Rick left too. They shouldn't have to continue the show.
When Rick left. Mm-hmm. Oh, so you watched it up to there?
Yeah.
Talking like with that bridge scene?
Yeah, you know, some people are saying that, you know, he you know, he's gonna end up coming back and stuff because he didn't die. He just went in that helicopter or whatever to another area, but still, you know, the actor's not there. He was the main character. They tried shuffling it around, like try to make the guy with the crossbow the main character or that other chick.
Well, because he wanted to take a break, right? That's why he
was done.
Yeah, he was tired of it.
Yeah, he
didn't want to be part of it no more.
I don't blame him, bro. That was
what, 9 seasons already?
I think so.
It was when I saw the downfall. When I woke up from the show, when I realized they do so much talking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I knew that there was a lot of talking, but the talking somehow would feel like it mattered. But when they went past that, like after the season where they got Negan in jail and now they stretching his character out, he's not even Negan anymore.
Yeah.
And they're still doing the talking. Okay, wait, guys. That's not what brought us to this show. Like, you all would hold things together with the talking, but that's not what we would turn the show on for.
Mm-hmm.
They just kept talking and talking. Bro, I just couldn't do it.
Because I feel like it started getting to a point, too, like, where the zombies were just kind of, like, second. You know, like, it was just, at that point, it became a drama, and the zombies kind of scattered about.
Yes, then you see the little kids, bro. I'm not interested in what y'all gotta talk about, bro. Walking, I don't care anymore. My mom's doing this, and then just going through killing the zombie. Anyway, that's done with. So I didn't know that Rick never came back. I never knew that. I didn't watch it.
He was
after
done because after that episode, you know how, like, on TV at least they had that talking about The Walking Dead and stuff. After that, they were doing like a bunch of interviews and whatnot. Yeah, he said he was done with the show. Like, he's not coming back.
I wonder what he's gonna do now, man. He's one of the best actors I've ever seen.
Cashing in that Walking Dead check.
He probably set for life. He did it for so long. It had its huge popularity because AMC, I remember it, because had The Walking Dead, Breaking Bad, and something else. So they were just like the channel that everyone would watch like every Sunday night.
AMC had that. They had Mad Men.
Yeah,
they had,
there you go.
What was the other show that they had? Mad Men. They had what's the show where they were drinking? I forget.
Happy Men.
Yeah, they got the show with the dudes on the bikes, whatever that's called.
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah,
that too.
Is that AMC or is that FX?
Yeah, I thought that was FX.
Oh, maybe so.
It might. Oh, it don't matter. I never watched it.
So, LeBron is only, I believe, 36 points away.
36 points.
And the tickets were actually 89,000.
Can you imagine people
Let me
that?
see what they are now.
What are the cheapest tickets? Like the ones that are like way up top. Like that has to be because if those are 89,000, those have to still be like in the triple digits as well.
36 points. And Kyrie, listen.
Kyrie, the trade with Kyrie.
Bro, the tickets, this and that. What if they decide to do the trade for Kyrie before?
That's it. So he could be there for that game too.
Bro, it's gonna be even more.
Because that's what I heard, that he's looking at the Lakers, but there's also a high chance that he could go to the Mavericks. As
No.
well.
He's looking at the
Get away.
He's looking at the Lakers, the Mavericks.
First of all,
the Suns.
But see, the thing with Kyrie, like, he's good. He's he's good. I don't think he deserves the superstar status anymore, though.
Kyrie?
I genuinely don't think he deserves that, especially like with all his like attitude and stuff like that, like his entitlement feeling that he has. I don't think he deserves all that attention anymore. Yeah, he's good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he's good. So he's been playing really well lately.
Yeah.
But I agree. That's why it's so hard to shovel him around.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows everyone's aware of his antics. And then even him requesting a trade right now is so strange.
Yeah, and he had just said that he was going to sign an extension.
Yeah, it's right before the deadline. Isn't the deadline like next week or something like that?
It's on the 9th.
He did the same thing to Boston. You remember that?
Yeah.
Because I ain't going nowhere. And then I need a trade. That's why Boston still booed that fool.
Bro, they did not like him, bro.
So I have like a little theory that if no one picks him up for this trade, he's going to be like in limbo, kind of like how Des Bryant was. Kind of just like hanging around, not really doing anything, jumping from team to team.
Bro, they're saying that there's a big possibility that he doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. See,
but even Des Bryant went to the Saints. He just got hurt.
I thought it was the Steelers. I thought he
went to the Saints, but he broke his ankle, I think, during practice.
But he left the Cowboys first, right?
Yeah,
he left the Cowboys.
Cowboys let him go.
Then 2 years later,
and then he went to the Saints. He got hurt. Mm-hmm. He didn't play at all that season.
Yeah, he got hurt.
That's the same season he declined a 4-year deal with Baltimore.
Yes, I remember
went
that.
To Baltimore.
See, Baltimore offered him a deal. He said no.
See, I swore he played a game with Baltimore.
Because he wanted to play against the Cowboys.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. But then he also has that. I don't know what's wrong with him. Like, I don't know if it's an issue.
Just like how Kyrie is. He has like the thing where like I'm a superstar. I deserve like the big bucks for the best.
Well, they were gonna give him a nice contract. The thing was that he came out and said, "I want to be able to prove it." Just take the fucking contract. It's right there. Baltimore
Yeah.
saying you don't have to prove nothing. We see what you can do. Sign. And then he went and got a 1-year deal with the Saints. Got hurt. Didn't play at all that season. And then the following year, I think Baltimore gave him a 1-year deal. That was it. And I think he probably...
Yeah, so that's when he ended up going to... Okay, because I remember that.
Okay.
So they offered him first. Okay.
Yeah, and I think that was it. This was that 1-year deal. That's all he had. Like, you fool. You should have took those 4 years.
See, I think something similar is gonna happen with Kyrie. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna pick him up right now. I genuinely
Somebody's
don't think.
getting him. No, somebody's getting him. Well, here's the thing. The only way nobody... Oh, my Lord Jesus.
What happened? They got him?
What you looking at? Tickets?
They just traded Kyrie Irving.
To who?
Who? I gotta look.
Mavericks. It's the Mavericks.
Hey, better not be, nigga.
Is it the Mavericks? Wow, as we're talking about Kyrie too. Oh,
Who?
Yep, he's with Luka.
And look who just texted me, Corey.
Okay, so
No.
Here's the
bro.
thing.
What that nigga about to say? No.
so
Oh my god.
So now the topic's changing. It was supposed to stay on Kyrie, but now
okay, so here's why I agree with you.
Oh,
He's a good player. He's a good player. I don't like Kyrie because he's injury prone. That's not gonna help Dallas.
That's true.
Luka gets hurt. Kyrie gets hurt. Now what?
Yeah, that's similar to like how AD is for the Lakers right now.
Exactly.
You know, AD's good, but he's
that's
always hurt.
And that's what I was going to tell you. He goes to the Lakers. LeBron and AD are injury prone too.
Oh my god.
Who's he gonna help,
bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What if they all get hurt at the same time?
Why can't
Well, so much for trying to go
get
Mavs.
help?
LeBron needs to leave LA. Look, come to Dallas.
Yeah, now
we
he's
got
good
Kyrie.
Mavericks, yeah.
We got Kyrie.
Please come to
Oh
Dallas.
shit, dude.
Who the hell?
Kyrie,
are they
Luka, and
trading?
LeBron. Now that will be good.
So let me also tell y'all this: the cheapest seat for that game Tuesday,
It's OKC
Lakers and
still, right?
OKC.
Yeah.
The cheapest seat is $195.
That's the cheapest.
The cheapest.
What the
195.
hell did we give up?
Bro, that's what I'm trying to find right now.
I'm
who
gonna go
y'all
to
gave
Twitter,
up.
bro. Twitter
So,
always
hold on. Let's go. Let's go.
What happened?
Okay, so Zach LaVine ended up going to the Lakers. So
that's who I wanted.
Bro, he's injury prone too, bro.
But I like him more.
I really like that dude.
See,
I'm so glad. Okay, I knew something like this. Okay,
I'm just afraid that his attitude is gonna make Luka perform worse. You know, because
bro, it's gonna be
Luka
weird.
has-
Luka's gonna check his ass. Like,
Yeah, because I was about to say Luka has that attitude where I always remember that, you know, like everyone talks when they're up stuff. Like he has like that I'm gonna win attitude, and I'm afraid Kyrie's gonna ruin that. Like even if it doesn't change the attitude, at least bring that negativity to the team, and that's so.
and that's
horrible.
another reason I don't like Kyrie's attitude, man. I didn't want him here. I would rather have an injured Zach Levine, whatever his name is.
They really got this nigga.
We traded Dorian Finney-Smith,
I knew it.
Spencer Dinwiddie,
Okay.
a 29 first-round pick, and a second-round pick.
A 2029. God dang, that's so.
Dang. Wait, so how long is the contract he has with Dallas then? If it's for 2029.
He turned down an extension. I think this was his expiring year.
Oh, okay.
I
So we're pretty much trading him for the possibility of, hey, maybe you stay.
Going to trading him for the possibility of going to the championship this year. That's what
Ain't
y'all
gonna
doing.
happen.
That's.
Because those people that they traded, so
Well, I mean, you did say he's performing really well. If he keeps
He
that
is.
up,
He's
and
been playing
you know,
really well.
and like what you said, if
But-
Luka puts his attitude in check, then there you go.
dang it, bro.
But
I
here's
like Zach LaVine, but
I think
I couldn't get.
I think the Lakers will be okay with Zach. I think that's a better choice.
The Lakers will be
I
what?
think the Lakers
Zach?
have. Yeah, I think they have a better. They'll have a better chance than the Mavericks. Well,
You want a Kyrie jersey?
no,
Yeah, I'm not doing that one.
never.
But Kyrie he's amazing, bro. To see,
But
it's gonna be interesting seeing Luka but
And
Luka needed help. He needed some.
he needed help, but
yes, he did.
I don't like it because people come to Dallas, they get traded to Dallas. What happens? They don't want to.
Bro, Luka run him away. That nigga Luka be talking
I think-
trash to everybody.
I think Luka would probably done better with like a big man, like a really, really good big man.
Our big man
Well,
injury
y'all got
prone.
one. Christian Wood?
Yeah, he's hurt. He's been hurt.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like a real good one. And
That's what we needed. We got fucking Dwight Powell.
I'm trying to see who they traded for.
For who? For the Lakers?
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up on.
So, Kyrie Irving.
So about LeBron beating, the scoring record, do you think this is gonna? Some people still say that he's not better than Michael Jordan.
He's already
Do you
been solidified the GOAT.
Yeah, I was about to say. Do you think this will kind of like?
Yes, bro. I know it, bro. I know that he wanted Kyrie. I know it. Even though they don't mesh well personality wise.
Nigga, so stupid.
Like, do you think the Mavericks are gonna put the money down to get LeBron?
Yeah, they still. So wait, they didn't trade Westbrook? Today is what, the 4th?
Yeah,
the 5th.
Okay.
Today is the 5th.
So they still have a few days.
Reportedly joined up. So I can't see the actual trade. They're not showing.
Let me see.
Alright, so anyway, there was something that we were talking about.
That's crazy though. But did he like literally just get traded like right now?
Just happened.
Wow.
Just happened.
Talk about timing.
So Arian Foster, he was an NFL running back for the Texans.
Okay.
He was really good for a little while. So this dude went on a podcast and said that the NFL hands out scripts. Have you seen that?
Yeah. I just saw that maybe about 2 days ago.
Really?
Bro, he's saying that the whole NFL is scripted.
I believe it.
I truly believe.
Kind of believe it to an extent.
Okay. So I don't and I do. So I the part of me says no, it's not true. But then I remember the game. What was it? It was Tom Brady and who was he going against?
Tom Brady against Atlanta or the Seahawks.
It was. He still lost, but he almost came back. Like he was like.
It might have been against the Giants.
The Eagles.
Was the Eagles or Giants?
Because the Eagles.
See, it's happened so much, so now we just don't even know. So
if I remember right, the Eagles is the game where he had the opportunity to come back and they stopped him. The Giants, it was always the Giants scoring at the very end of the game.
Yeah, no, this one he was like way behind, kind of like how the Falcons were. He was coming all the way back, but he just was short, like just right there at the very, very end.
And it was the Super Bowl, or was it the playoffs?
I think it was the Super Bowl. But
if it was
or it could have been the playoffs.
I think it was the Eagles.
It happened either a year or two ago.
That was most recent would be the Eagles. That's the last time he went to the Super Bowl.
Okay. But yeah, because it just was stuff like that. It's like no way, ain't no way it could be going like this. There's just so many shenanigans happening.
Did he win the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay?
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
He beat Kansas City. He beat Kansas City.
Yeah.
He did. So that was the last time he won the Super Bowl. That's right. He did beat Kansas City. Yeah.
So there's just like a lot of things that are just like it can't be. It has to be scripted.
So here's the thing. This is why it doesn't make sense. So you think, all right, the NFL has been scripted, right? Why would he be the first person to speak out on that? Think about Antonio Brown.
Maybe it's the money. Sometimes people are just like, man, F it, and they just
this dude quit the NFL in the middle of a game.
But that's the thing, like
he has a lot of concussions too, though. So we don't
that, and then maybe he still wants to keep that fame intact because like there's still that theory, kind of like with cryptocurrency, where some people are like talking out and stuff like that, and then they just suddenly turn up dead on the beach because they drowned, quote unquote. So maybe he's afraid of stuff like that, so he doesn't want to say anything, doesn't want to lose the money, likes the attention. This guy probably just absolutely does not care. No, he just wants to say it.
You don't think Antonio Brown just am I saying his name right? Antonio Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't think so out of everything everything he's been doing to Tom Brady trying to expose the Bucks,
because I think he likes the
Tom
fame.
Brady. And
like
so you don't think that would be a talking point to talk about how the NFL is rigged? You don't think he would?
Because then he'll lose that fame if he does.
From who?
From the NFL is gonna do everything in their power to shut his ass down.
But they've been doing everything in their power. That's why he's not still in the NFL. It's like out of everybody, you don't think he would be one of the first ones? Or let's say this, out of every single player in the NFL that just doesn't have a career anymore, that maybe had a career for a year, 2 years, and then left, and couldn't get back, couldn't break the practice squad. they wouldn't say anything about the NFL being scripted.
Or maybe the script is for like.
I think it's scripted for certain teams.
Yeah, I was about to say
not
certain
the whole
teams,
NFL. Maybe
but
how
like
do you,
the higher ups.
But
so maybe like certain
scripted,
players don't know. Or
but if it's scripted on one side, how do you do that? If it's only scripted on one side,
that's what I'm saying.
both.
Like maybe like the owners know it's scripted. So like maybe like Jerry Jones, for example, he knows that it's scripted. But then a regular player like. I don't know. Zeke.
Maybe it's the owners.
Know.
Maybe it's the refs that are involved too. I mean, look, there's a lot of bullshit calls out there too. Like, that was obviously
like literally the Lakers game.
penalty.
Yeah, like with LeBron, how that just was a no call, and even after reviewing it, no call.
So I think there are situations where the NFL is rigged. I feel like there's cheating. There are cheaters, right?
Yeah.
But a script like. So you think so the memes the memes is what just breaks the whole theory.
So
like,
I don't think it's a script as far as like, you know, in paragraph 50 you're gonna do this. No, I don't think it's like that.
But he's saying when he goes to his locker room, there's a script waiting for him.
It has to be where it's like, okay, this team's gonna lose to this team, but beat this team so they can go to the playoffs. Start losing towards halftime and then come right back.
But they're gonna give that script to the players.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's toward the players. I think he just somehow saw it or like heard about it. I think it literally is just for the owners, the top coaches, maybe, stuff like that, like the higher ups,
right.
Not necessarily the players.
But when you think about it, if you have a team of 53 individuals,
mm-hmm.
and you're just one man, the coach, how do you stop 53 individuals that want to win? How do you stop them from winning?
Did you see the Cowboys play against the 49ers? That dumb call at the very end. All they had was Zeke on the line. He got completely trucked over. Right. Stuff like that. You make stupid calls.
But how did they get in that position? Like Dak threw 2 picks. So how do they know that he's going to throw 2 interceptions?
Start throwing. Like at that point, it's like oh, hold on, fumble it. So
you're saying they're telling him to fumble?
Or I don't know, shoot. Like again, bad calls. So like they know it's gonna get picked, or it's not gonna work. They're gonna get sacked. So it's like, okay, now they gotta give it back to the Cowboys.
But how though? Like how do you control someone that's been raised right to play the game of football properly?
Yeah.
How do you make them throw an interception without them knowing that they're gonna throw an interception?
Throw an interception, I'll give you $2 million right now.
Now, in that case, yeah. So maybe, right? I think that there are people that do things. I think that there's probably some of that going on for sure.
Yeah.
But what I'm talking about is Arian Foster is saying that they have scripts waiting for them. I do believe there's cheating in all sports. I do believe there are amounts of rigs.
I don't know about
a script.
40-page script means just telling you maybe a script on what you should say during
Bro, he said there's
I don't know about
Think about DeMar Hamlin. They gave him a script that said you are going to suffer a massive heart attack.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you can't script like shit like that, obviously, right? You can't do that. But I think it's more of a like, hey, Houston, you're gonna play Cincinnati this weekend.
Yeah. See, I think like that.
Cincinnati's gonna win.
Kind of like how they set it up, like who's going to Super Bowl, like maybe. The 49ers Eagles, like it was already set way in advance. Like that's gonna be our Super Bowl this year. This is how we're gonna go.
Like maybe they hide that for this long.
Maybe they do that with certain teams that they know are gonna
follow it.
But think about people. You think about emails that have gotten exposed, right?
Yeah.
And racist comments. Like, how would you stop them from exposing the truth of the NFL when they're getting blackballed and pushed out? Like how do you keep something like that silent?
See, I still think money's very, very powerful.
Right.
It's you could buy out anyone for anything. So it could easily just don't tell anyone. We got you covered. We'll pay all this stuff off.
Yeah, I believe that. I'm not arguing with that. It's just the whole thing that this nigga came out on the radio station and said we have scripts.
Okay. So this will nail it down pretty much. If within a year he dies,
If within too late now.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if within a year he dies, that's when it's set in stone. It's scripted. Or if he gets super, super hurt, kind of like paralyzed hurt or something like that, then yeah, I still say it's set in stone. We'll just have to wait and see.
Wait it out on his health.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just think it's too many idiots in the world.
Oh, for sure.
To have an organization that tight-lipped, like. somebody, as many people do things for cloud and record. Like I remember during COVID, when the NBA players went to Disney World and stayed in their bubble, they were taking pictures and showing what their dinner looked like. You know, like to be funny and just to show. How can you stop young kids from not exposing?
Oh well, the young
it's
money.
like Chick-fil-A.
Young kids is easy, money.
Yeah, see, they got money.
But
money and fame.
But what happens when the money leaves?
But
at that age, just like, you don't know. You're not thinking about that.
And why do you think TikTok is so big? Because like just a little bit of fame.
What happens to the players now that are 40 plus that don't have their money? Why haven't they talked about it? You know what I mean? The ones that are still working right now, like concussion protocol. Like,
that's true. I don't know
the script.
Concussion protocol. Maybe they don't remember.
That too. Drug them up.
Drug them up. That's fucked up. I'm sorry.
Don't edit that. Don't edit that.
I'm not gonna edit that one, but I'm sorry. That was fucked up. I shouldn't have. But I think it's rigged. I
think they're
big time. I think all the sports are rigged.
Going on. I think that thing is going on. I don't know, especially when what kind of helped me. I used to wonder if it was completely rigged, right? Mm-hmm. And what kind of helped me break that was when LeBron James beat Steph Curry, and his wife got on there and was like, "The NBA is rigged. Ain't no way they coming back and blah 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 like this." I'm like, "Oh, it's not rigged then." I'm like, okay, she's mad. Like for her to come out and say, "Oh, she's just pissed off." I get it.
I still stand by the refs could be bought out though, and that a lot of times refs do get bought out. Because again,
with the Mavs and the Heat. Never forget that.
They should give that championship to the Mavs, bro.
Never forget that, bro.
Yeah, I still think about stuff like that, or like again, Des Bryant that catch against the Packers. You know,
that was stupid.
And I think that was a one-off because now that's a lot of things that happened to the Cowboys caused rules to come into effect or be more
Why
specific.
is it the Cowboys? Why does it have to happen to
they
this
got
team?
Most of the attention. Y'all are the most popular, prized.
But that'd be the same shit that be happening to other teams. Be like, oh, it's happening here in Dallas.
Yeah, like why not happen to like the Chiefs or something? You know, like Patrick Mahomes. Like, oh no, he's not going to the Super Bowl this time.
Well, I mean, but some things are more benefit. Like remember the horse collar? That was because that was from Brian Dawkins. Brian Dawkins horse collar. Who? Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot about that, man.
But that rule came from that. Came from the Cowboys.
Yep. So who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl though?
The Eagles. I'm hoping for the Eagles.
The Eagles?
I'm pulling for the Eagles.
Is that what it was? Like that, bro? I was gonna look it up, but damn.
I like the Eagles, man.
Shut up.
First of all, I like the fact that they beat the horse collar tackle is an American.
They beat who? Go ahead and finish that sentence. Beat who? Who they beat?
Illegal. They beat Tom Brady.
Who?
So did Dak.
Remember when?
So did Dak.
Say who?
So did Dak.
No, they beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Remember Nick Foles?
Talking about the organization.
Yeah. The Eagles took down. I do not like Tom Brady, bro. So I never really liked him because I was like Peyton, and they were rivals, right? And Tom Brady was always best Peyton.
Yeah.
Then
because it was scripted.
Maybe. Because then he finally beat him, and then he wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Peyton. But when during the Seahawks, now see, I guess here's what I'm saying when I feel like it's manipulated and rigged. So when the Seahawks won the Super Bowl with Tom Brady, and they had the game won, Marshawn Lynch was averaging like 4+ yards a carry. Anytime he gets the ball, he's getting at least 4 yards. They're like 2 yards away from the end zone
to win the game,
to win the Super Bowl for the second time, and these niggas elect to throw the ball and got an interception, and Tom Brady won. That was just not fair. That's like, Tom Brady should not have gotten that Super Bowl. And then you find out that there were politics behind it. Like, Marshawn Lynch was seen as the grimy thug, the nigga that
goes
don't
back
care.
To a script.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is when I believe like there's certain adjustments, or where it could be rigged. Their politics. I think there are politics in sports.
Like
they literally wanted the golden child to be the superhero
Tom Brady
instead of
won
Marshawn Lynch.
He shouldn't have won against the Falcons either.
That was crazy.
Yeah, like no way. Like I wonder who he prays to because I need to learn that stuff because.
Well, sure, he wants to stop.
Because what was it like a 40-point deficient? Or what was it? It was 40 points, wasn't it?
They were. It was. I think it was like 28-3.
20-3.
Okay.
28-3.
I thought it was more than that.
28-3.
28-3. And that mug
came all the way back.
Bro, like 45-38, something like that. I think something. I don't know. But yeah, he whoever he's praying to, bro, they must have took the year off because that nigga looked horrible.
Like,
this year.
you retired, my nigga.
Yeah. You retired. I retired. I ain't coming back.
So, speaking of retirement, how much is that sand going for? His retirement sand jar.
That's a good question. It had jumped up to 100,000 over hours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Start. My bad. I still got horse tackling here, college.
Cause like, what's the point? Like, you could just go to the beach yourself. Like, it's not like it's an exclusive beach that only he has access to.
You know what? Yeah, Roy Williams did it. I remember that. Roy Williams.
Did it. Yeah, because he was doing a whole lot of horse call. Man, fuck that dude. Like,
what did we say? Tom Brady retirement sand?
Did he go to the beach immediately after Tom Brady?
Yes.
Like, did he see Tom Brady leave and like, okay, well,
I don't know.
So
how
was
he
it like
found
his feet sand? Like,
where he was, it was exactly where he was standing. So the picture that he's holding up the jar, they matched it with certain areas that were revealed while Tom Brady was doing the video. Like under his arm, they showed like some
the
wires and stuff, and exactly there. Because a lot of people.
But it's like, what's the point?
So a lot of people do that. Like their people called Google Map players. Have y'all seen that? But you can apparently you can play Google Maps, and you can locate specific areas. Okay. Do you all remember the YouTube commercial years ago where it's like a car commercial and the car is driving through like this serene
jump
freeway?
Scare one?
Yes, and then somebody jump up and scream. You remember that?
Yeah.
Somebody you have to look at it. It's like the Google Maps player found that exact location of where it was shot on the map, and then showed the digital mapping and showed like exactly where it was, all that stuff. Yeah. So people do that, and then there are things where people like old movies like Home Alone. They'll take a Polaroid picture of a scene and they'll hold it up right next to. So like
I seen that.
Right now. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's probably how they figured that out.
I know, but for $100,000,
what you gonna do with sand in the jar?
So it auctioned off. It sold. It sold 4 hours ago.
I'm sure it was somebody who just the nigga sold to himself
for $99,990 on eBay.
So pretty much $100,000.
That was brilliant, bro. He said, what'd you say? Michael said on The Office.
Oh, go buy a spaceship.
Yeah, go buy a nice spaceship.
Yeah, go buy a nice. What did he do? Oh, it was a car chase.
From the Strangler.
Yeah.
Is he gonna break it against the Thunder? LeBron's record.
Okay, hear me out.
No.
Hear me out. I don't think he's. It's so strange because do you let okay? I'm gonna make this quick.
Yeah, I'll say this before you do. Yeah. I think yes. If not, he's getting seriously hurt. But you can continue.
Do not say that.
Those are the only two scenarios happening.
Well, it's 36 points. So the last game he scored 27, 28 in overtime. So it's possible he may score 30, 25. But
they're gonna be giving him the ball the entire time.
So here are the variables that go into that, right? How are the Thunder going to play him? Are the Thunder going to see it as disrespect? Like if we were Call of Duty, and then we're gonna play this streamer or whatever that's about to break the record, and he's about to break it against us. Bro, we are going to play our hardest to make sure he does not break that record on us. Just because I feel right?
Yeah.
I feel the Thunder may take it that way. The Thunder are probably going to send nothing but double teams to him to stop him from scoring and force him to pass.
But the thing is, this will go back to his GOAT status because I recently saw that stuff about OJ. When he was doing the rushing yard record, who was he going against? Because he was with the Bills, I want to say, during that. I think he was going against the Eagles, I want to say. So he could have like the 2,000, so first to beat the record and reach 2,000. He did it that game, but apparently like, they were doing like mad defense to stop him. Like right. Exactly what you were saying. But he still did it. He was still able to do it. So maybe LeBron, really cement that GOAT status. He's going to get double teamed. They're going to guard him like with everything.
And he still unleashes Mamba.
They'll probably lose the game, but I think he'll do it.
See, but that's the thing. So here's the thing. They're under 500 right now. So every game matters. More so after the All-Star game, but right now, and with Anthony Davis, he knows what he said in the interview. I know I'm going to break the record. It's going to happen. Yeah. He's like, I plan on playing for 3 more years anyway, at least. The record is broken. I don't care right now as much about the record as I do winning. So, and LeBron always comes off as pass first. So if he's not that guy, he's not that type of guy that's going to ball hog or be selfish ever in his career, even in high school. So if they're gonna send a double team at him and he has a wide open person, bro, he doesn't care. He's gonna at least get 10 points.
Vice versa could happen. Knowing that, since he said that, maybe they're just gonna play like a normal game, kind of like not watch him and stuff like that.
Possible.
Or kind of just not even use LeBron that much, so everyone else kind of backs off against LeBron. Like, oh, they're not going to worry about it. And then, like, towards the second half or something, just LeBron just nonstop, because they weren't used to it at that point. They already did half the game, watching everyone else, not really caring about LeBron.
Right.
And then he can break that record, for the second half. And then trying to scramble, trying to figure out, okay, is he going to do it? Is he not going to do it?
Right.
And so he could still win and break that record at the same time.
It just depends on what the Thunder's mentality is. Because if they do something like throw 3 people at LeBron, he's not going to score with 3 people on him. You know what I mean? But if everyone else is making them pay, it just depends. So this is what I was going to say. It depends how they play LeBron. It depends on what LeBron wants to do. How much pressure does he feel because people are paying $96,000 for these tickets, right?
That's true.
What if, because he could sit out, he's not going to do, but does he want to break the record there? Or the very next game, he plays one of the best teams in the NBA, the Bucks.
The Bucks.
With Giannis. Does he want to break it on Giannis? Does he want to break it on the person that holds that record is Kareem. Kareem's old team was the Bucks.
Yeah.
That's who was first there. So does he want to break his record on his old team? His alma mater? Yeah. Like, what happens? LeBron is very calculated. So, like, for instance, when he played, he knows about the whole Jordan and LeBron rivalry thing. So Jordan owns the Wizards, not the Wizards, the Bobcats.
Hornets.
They're not the Bobcats no more, the Hornets. Sorry.
Yeah.
And, bro, he makes it a point to go ham on that team every single time. When they when they first had like the Charlotte Hornets or whatever, I remember LeBron played him, bro, and Jordan was sitting off in the stands. There's a video you can find, and LeBron went and did his windmill dunk and was staring at Jordan the whole time, bro. Not even the basket. He just windmill dunked that mug and then just went back the other way.
See, I don't think, because I know he respects Giannis. I don't think he's gonna humiliate him.
It's not humiliating, though. It's not humiliating. It's just a point.
Yeah, I feel like it's the point. But then you'd always be remembered like, LeBron broke the record on you.
Yeah, it will be.
So that's why I don't think he wants to put that on.
But they're competitors, though. They're competitors.
That's true. That's true.
He's very meticulous, man, and he's very calculated. And it's Kareem's old team. Kareem has had a lot to say about LeBron negatively.
That's true. Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. It's like, and then how's he gonna break it? Is it gonna be a 3? Is it gonna be a dunk?
He's gonna dunk. I know he's gonna dunk.
Watch it be a free throw.
Bro, he's not gonna do that, bro.
He's gonna miss the free throws on purpose.
He's gonna miss on. He will not let that happen.
It has to be a
bro.
dunk. It has to be your signature dunk. Nothing else.
But what if? But I'm saying so many variables. What if it goes to overtime and this is the last shot to win the game and he's at 35 points? He has to make it. Like, it's just. I don't mean a game-winning free throw.
If that situation happens where it's a game-winning thing where he breaks it, I'll feel it's a little scripted.
What? You think so?
Yeah. There's no way that's gonna be a coincidence.
But I guess it's so because it's so close. 36 points.
That's true.
Since his birthday,
in December, he's averaging right below 35 points a game. Right under 35.
I don't think he'll break it against the Thunder.
I think he will.
I think he'll do it against the Bucks. But I would love to see him hold off and just do it in Golden State.
Yeah. I don't think he care about Golden State like that.
Fuck you, Draymond.
For real.
And dunk on his ass.
Dunk on that.
Yeah,
nigga.
dunk on
Get a
him.
poster with you breaking that.
Dunk on that nigga. That'd be nasty. That's what.
Put
And that's
his
what
legs
thinking.
around him and
What
everything
if
on
he
the
get,
dunk
bro? What if he dunks on Giannis?
He's
though?
like this, and then he puts his legs around like that. And he's like this, bro.
If he dunk on Giannis, everybody was like, Giannis is better than LeBron now. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It is a
All
lot.
right,
It's
so
a
you
lot
say
of it.
Thunder.
Giannis is cold though.
Yeah.
I think Milwaukee. You think Milwaukee?
I think Milwaukee.
Because
I
him
think he'll do it
scoring
against the Thunder.
20 something
I think
this
he'll get
last
about,
game,
he'll get about 25 against the Thunder.
maybe.
And
And
then
the Thunder suck. But it's like,
Exactly.
how are the Thunder going to play him? If they send in like 3 people, if they, there's a way that they can just force the ball out of his hands. No matter who you are.
Yeah.
You can put 3 people on Kobe. Nigga probably still shoot a couple times, but his efficiency ain't going to be great.
It's gonna be a win-win in his situation, though. It's either he's breaking the record or he's winning the game,
Or both.
or both. See, so it's nothing but positives. I highly doubt it's gonna be he didn't break the record and he lost.
We got to find out who they traded. Because obviously with that meme, they still have Westbrook. But they're looking to trade him to Utah. I don't know. I think that we should. I think we keep talking, but I think those points with the game, we should wait next
to
time.
next week. Yeah, for sure.
Start out that way. Still got a lot to talk about. I mean,
We gotta make an intro.
yeah. Maybe
Have a beat and everything. Like introducing. Just go through our names and whatnot.
We do have that option too.
This shout out. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. All of us have individual channels as well. We got Fresh 5 Prince, CJ Gonzo, and El Yuki 20. And what's this channel gonna be called?
This one?
Yeah,
Goody Clique, right?
Okay.
and the Goody Clique.
We're not going to steer away from the name. It's already cemented and everything else.
Is that?
And we're gonna be doing this every week, right?
Yeah, unless something major happens.
Yeah.
Okay, recording every Sunday and posting every Monday. Or Sunday
On
night.
the 23rd, I'm going to New Orleans so that weekend.
Gotcha.
I'll be back Sunday. Oh, you back Sunday?
Yeah.
Well, depending on how you feel. Nolans.
So we could do Sunday afternoon as well.
Come back in the morning. I know I should have. I'll be back. Yeah, it's in. I think I come back at 3.
Well, let me know how you feel. Then we'll kind of go from there.
Yeah.
I should be good.
It's a long
I know I
drive.
should have kept the morning. No, I'm flying.
Oh, you're flying.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm flying.
the lag.
Yeah.
Let's see how you
It's
feel.
like an hour and a half drive. It's an hour and a half flight.
So I know you like to drink on your flights too.
Nah, I ain't gonna be drinking on the flights. No, I don't do that no more. Sometimes I feel like, I don't know, it's just weird. And then you can't go anywhere. You on the plane, so.
Yeah, I know when I drink, I really have to pee a lot of the time, and then having to do that on the plane, or everyone trying to share that bathroom.
Bro, I can't remember the last time I've been to a bathroom on the plane.
I don't think I've ever been on a bathroom on a plane.
I've been once, and I didn't like it. It's
That
so
sounds
like
like kids.
tiny. Yeah.
Yeah, nah. But I'm not drinking that place no more. It was just that one time, man. That was crazy, bro. We thought we were cool. We went and got the travel size liquor bottles from the liquor store.
Those tiny ones. Yeah.
Brought them on the plane. We were like, yeah, we can just do this instead of having to buy liquor from there.
Yeah.
We pulled up, having a great time, and when it was all time to throw everything away, we getting the bottles together, dumping them in the trash bag, and the ladies looking at us like, "Now y'all know y'all wrong for that." We're like, what happened? Oh, can we get, I thought she was being funny. I was like, oh, can we offer you any? She was like, y'all not supposed to have your own alcohol on here. She was like, y'all can get in trouble for that. Blah, blah. What? Like, it's gone now. So, yeah, appreciate you keeping this on the hush hush.
That reminds me when I was a kid. Apparently, it's illegal to transfer like food across the border from Mexico to here, or at least like live produce and stuff.
Really?
Me and my brother, we got limes from a lime tree from just some family down there. and we crossed the border and everything. We pulled them out of our bag, and we got in so much trouble from my parents. Apparently, like, you know, you could get arrested for stuff like that, for having fruits and vegetables go across the border.
How could you know that? So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we just thought like, oh, it's just a line from a tree that we just plucked. You know, just wanted to take it over here, and yeah,
What? Can't do that.
An explosive lime. You knew that?
Yeah. Oh, they had the signs on
yeah.
the border.
Apparently, it hurts like the ecosystem. You know, you could bring like plants, bugs, animals like that from different areas and bring them here, could destroy the ecosystem and whatnot. So that's why there's rules like that. But yeah, being 12, of course, I'm not gonna think of stuff like that. It just lime, put it on my tacos.
And 12 and goofy.
Yep.
I'm an answer with goofy.
That's stupid. Well, this is fun, guys. I appreciate y'all.
Bro, you got a lot of editing to do. 2 hours, bro.
I'm just gonna minimize it.
I was about to say, just post it how it is.
I'm just gonna edit the sound
Gotcha.
and post it. But this works. I'm not gonna leave. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna leave it that long. 'Cause I think the first part of it was random
like,
talk.
Just random stuff.
Yeah.
Run it up.
So it'll work. I'll work on that tonight.
Cool. All right.
Good
And
job,
we out.
fellas.